Time now for the Executive Edge. We're focused today on the big stories driving oil prices higher. Brian Sullivan joins us now from CNBC headquarters with that. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Mike, thanks very much. I mean, we're seeing a huge jump in oil prices today. Keep in mind, we're still in the mid-$50. I mean, so don't make too much of it that way. But we are up nearly 5% in oil. A couple of reasons. Number one is that we've got the OPEC meeting on Thursday in Vienna, Austria, as well as the OPEC Plus, as they call it, which is Saudi Arabia plus Russia. Of course, that is on Friday. Many think that is, quote, the real meeting, if you will. We are expected to get a cut at that meeting, anywhere from 500,000 to maybe 1.3 million barrels a day. The bigger headlines, though, as you guys alluded to a few moments ago, is that longtime OPEC member Qatar is going to leave OPEC at the beginning of the year. I mean, they've been in since 1961, guys. They were the first non-original member to join. You had 5 original members. They joined the next year in 1961. They're one of the smaller ones for oil, about 2% of OPEC output, but they are the world's biggest producer of gas. They're leaving. Their story is that they're leaving to focus more on gas. But remember, they've been under kind of a trade and economic embargo from Saudi Arabia dating back just about 2 years because of alleged ties to Iran. Having been to a couple of these OPEC meetings, when you've got Qatar and you've got Saudi Arabia in the room, it is a little bit, you know, you can cut it with a knife in some ways because it's tense. So Qatar's saying it's going to leave OPEC, guys, at the beginning of the year, taking OPEC down from 16 members to 15. So maybe a slight sign of a fracture in the cartel.
Yeah, Brian, we did show the dramatic move down in natural gas, so obviously that seems to be the reflex of the markets on that news.
Well, they want to ramp up from 77 to about 110 in BCF, basically the measure of volume there. So Qatar wants to raise up. Remember, they're doing a lot of deals in the United States. They've got this one. We were in Corpus Christi a couple of weeks ago talking about liquefied natural gas, thing called Golden Pass, which is an Exxon, Qatar Petroleum, ConocoPhillips sort of triumvirate production, which is in the planning and may open in a couple of years. Yeah. Qatar Petroleum will be about 71% of that deal. So they've been investing a lot in LNG. But, guys, the reality is this, is that many people are going to see this as a political move. Qatar's been kind of on the outs with Saudi Arabia and a few others. Saudi Arabia's kind of used its muscle to say, well, if you're with them, you're not with us. So Qatar's saying, you know what, goodbye. This could be their final ever OPEC meeting. Adds a little bit of drama to Thursday, and then the OPEC Plus meeting on Friday, and CNBC will be there.